8 silent signs of liver cancer. Most people ignore until it's too late. Have you ever noticed a change in your body that seemed too small to matter? Perhaps you felt tired for weeks without knowing why. Maybe your appetite disappeared, or you noticed your clothes becoming looser even though you weren't trying to lose weight. You may have brushed it aside, blaming stress, aging, or simply having a busy week. But what if those small changes were not random? What if they were warning signals from one of the most important organs in your body? Today, we're talking about liver cancer, a disease that often develops quietly and without obvious symptoms during its early stages. That is why many doctors consider it one of the most dangerous forms of cancer. By the time severe symptoms appear, the disease may have already progressed significantly. The encouraging news is that the body often sends subtle warnings long before a diagnosis is made. The problem is that most people never recognize them. In this video, we'll explore 8 silent signs of liver cancer that many people ignore until it's too late. Some of these symptoms may seem harmless, while others are commonly mistaken for normal aging or minor health issues. Watch until the end, because understanding these warning signs could help you recognize a problem early enough to seek medical attention when it matters most. Let's begin with the first sign. Number 1. Unexplained weight loss. Have you recently lost weight without changing your diet or exercise habits? Many people initially welcome unexpected weight loss, especially if they have been trying to shed a few pounds. But when weight begins to disappear without explanation, it can sometimes signal a serious underlying problem. Your liver plays a critical role in processing nutrients, storing energy, and supporting metabolism. When cancer develops within the liver, these functions become disrupted. As the disease progresses, cancer cells consume large amounts of energy while simultaneously interfering with the body's ability to use nutrients efficiently. The result can be rapid and unexpected weight loss. You may notice that your clothes fit differently, your face appears thinner, or your muscles begin to shrink even though your daily habits remain unchanged. Many people assume this is simply part of getting older. Others blame stress or a temporary change in appetite. But unexplained weight loss should never be ignored, especially when it occurs alongside other unusual symptoms. And speaking of appetite, that brings us directly to the second warning sign. Number 2, loss of appetite and feeling full. Quickly imagine sitting down to enjoy your favorite meal, only to discover that after a few bites, you feel completely full. This experience can be surprisingly common among people with liver cancer. The liver sits close to several important digestive organs. As tumors grow, they can affect digestion and create pressure within the abdomen. Many patients notice that they no longer feel hungry. Others find themselves becoming full after eating only a small amount of food. Meals that were once enjoyable suddenly become difficult to finish. This symptom often develops gradually, making it easy to overlook. You may simply think your eating habits are changing with age. However, when a persistent loss of appetite continues for weeks or months, it deserves attention. The body requires proper nutrition to stay healthy. When appetite disappears without explanation, it may be trying to alert you to something deeper. But appetite changes are often accompanied by another symptom that many people dismiss. Number 3, persistent fatigue and weakness. Everyone feels tired occasionally. A busy day, poor sleep, or emotional stress can leave anyone exhausted. But liver cancer can cause a very different kind of fatigue. This is not ordinary tiredness. It is a deep, overwhelming exhaustion that doesn't improve with rest. You may sleep through the night and still wake up feeling drained. Simple activities that once felt effortless may suddenly seem difficult. Walking upstairs becomes exhausting. Carrying groceries feels heavier. Even getting through a normal day may require more energy than usual. Why does this happen? The answer lies in the liver's many responsibilities. The liver helps regulate energy production, remove toxins, and process nutrients. When cancer interferes with these functions, the entire body can feel the effects. At the same time, cancer cells consume valuable resources that healthy cells need. Many people assume this weakness is simply a sign of aging. But when fatigue becomes persistent and unexplained, it should not be ignored. And sometimes, this exhaustion is accompanied by visible changes in the skin and eyes. Number 4. Yellowing of the skin and eyes. One of the most important warning signs of liver cancer is jaundice. Jaundice occurs when a substance called bilirubin begins building up in the bloodstream. Normally, the liver processes bilirubin and removes it from the body, but when liver function becomes impaired, bilirubin can accumulate. The result is a yellow discoloration of the skin and the whites of the eyes. For some people, the change is subtle at first. Family members may notice it before the individual does. Others may see a yellow tint appearing gradually over several weeks. Jaundice is not a disease itself. It is a warning sign that something is interfering with the liver's ability to function properly. This symptom should always be evaluated by a healthcare professional. Unfortunately, jaundice rarely appears alone. It is often accompanied by another symptom that can become incredibly frustrating. Number 5. Persistent itching. Most people would never connect itchy skin with liver cancer. Yet persistent itching can sometimes be one of the earliest signs that something is wrong. When bile flow becomes disrupted, substances can build up beneath the skin. This may trigger widespread itching that has no obvious cause. Unlike a typical rash, there may be little or nothing visible on the skin. No new soap, no allergy, no insect bite. Just an irritating itch that refuses to go away. Many people spend months trying creams, lotions, or home remedies without success. The itching may become worse at night, making it difficult to sleep. While itching can result from many harmless conditions, persistent, unexplained itching combined with other symptoms deserves medical evaluation, and there is another visible clue that often appears at the same time. Number 6. Dark urine and pale stools. The color of your urine and stool can reveal a great deal about your health, yet most people rarely pay attention to these changes. When liver function becomes impaired, bilirubin may begin leaving the body through alternative pathways. As a result, urine may become unusually dark. Many people describe it as the color of tea, cola, or dark amber. At the same time, stools may become pale, clay-colored, or lighter than normal. These changes occur because bile is no longer reaching the digestive tract properly. Unfortunately, many individuals assume they are dehydrated. They drink more water and expect the problem to disappear. But when urine remains dark despite adequate hydration, or when stool color changes persist, the body may be signaling a more serious issue. This is especially important when these symptoms occur alongside jaundice, fatigue, or unexplained weight loss. However, liver cancer can also create discomfort that is often mistaken for everyday aches and pains. Number 7. Pain or swelling in the upper right abdomen. The liver is located in the upper right portion of the abdomen beneath the rib cage. As liver tumors grow, they can stretch surrounding tissues and place pressure on nearby structures. This can create discomfort that feels dull, persistent, or difficult to describe. Some people notice a feeling of heaviness. Others experience a constant ache beneath the ribs. For certain individuals, the abdomen may begin to appear swollen. Fluid can sometimes accumulate within the abdominal cavity, causing visible enlargement. Clothing may suddenly feel tighter around the waist. The stomach may appear bloated even without overeating. Because abdominal discomfort is extremely common, many people ignore these changes. They blame indigestion, aging, or temporary digestive problems. But persistent pain or swelling that does not improve should never be dismissed. And there is one final warning sign that often appears as liver cancer progresses. Number 8. Nausea and ongoing digestive problems. Have you ever felt nauseated for days or weeks without understanding why? Persistent nausea can be one of the body's ways of signaling liver dysfunction. The liver plays an essential role in digestion and metabolism. When its normal function becomes disrupted, digestive symptoms frequently appear. Patients may experience nausea, vomiting, bloating, indigestion, or a general feeling of discomfort after eating. Foods that were once easy to tolerate may suddenly trigger unpleasant symptoms. The digestive system simply does not function as efficiently as before. Because these issues are so common, they are frequently attributed to stomach problems, food sensitivities, or aging. Yet when digestive symptoms persist and continue worsening over time, they should not be ignored, especially when they occur together with fatigue, weight loss, jaundice, dark urine, or abdominal discomfort. That combination may be your body's way of raising an alarm. Liver cancer is often called a silent disease because its earliest symptoms can be surprisingly easy to miss. A little fatigue, a reduced appetite, a few pounds lost without explanation, a slight yellow tint in the eyes, a persistent itch, a change in urine color, an uncomfortable feeling beneath the ribs. Individually, these symptoms may seem harmless. Together, they can tell a very different story. The goal of this video is not to create fear. It is to encourage awareness. Many conditions besides liver cancer can cause these symptoms, and having one of them does not automatically mean you have cancer. However, persistent changes in your body deserve attention. Your body is constantly communicating with you. The question is whether we choose to listen. If you or someone you love has been experiencing several of these warning signs, consider speaking with a healthcare professional. Early evaluation can provide answers, peace of mind, and in some cases, opportunities for earlier treatment. Knowledge has the power to save lives, and sharing that knowledge may help protect someone you care about. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and share it with friends and family so more people can learn about the warning signs that should never be ignored. Thank you for watching. And remember, paying attention to your body today could make all the difference tomorrow.